Yo, what's going on, team? Welcome to another live stream, and we're about to get into it. But before we do, I was writing some stuff down yesterday, and this was because of just a couple of things that I had in mind, right? And I think a lot of the times when I'm trading, there's definitely a part of me that um let's see, sorry, I just need to get rid of this crap. Hide this, yeah. So there's definitely a part of me where it's like, man, there's certain times where I feel a little bit lost, right? And that's just part of it. But at the same time, I understand why I'm feeling lost, right? And I am a believer, so I am gonna share that here in this channel. And I want to dive into a couple of things that I wrote yesterday that I think are gonna help you guys understand sort of price and how I'm reading price and how I'm looking at price through the perspective of my faith, right? And we'll dive into the charts in a second. We'll dive into anything that we want to dive into, but I want to share with you guys a couple of things, right? Um so here, this is going to be from my journal, and I wrote this yesterday. So this is all written down. I'm gonna share not everything, but I'm gonna share the main principles of what I thought about yesterday. And this came from another video, another YouTuber that shares in the faith, and I wanted to share this, right? Trading through the fruits of the spirit, right? Trading with love, joy, peace, kindness, patience, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Self-control being one of the biggest ones. And understanding that we have to steward these gifts, right? These fruits of the spirits, and how do we translate that into trading? I'm gonna give you just a couple of just one quotes that just came off, and I had to write them down. With love, there has to be a level of love for the gift that I have been given to trade. With joy, joy must become the spark of my emotional state. Peace, there is a peace in trusting in the Lord that only He can provide. Patience, the surrender of emotions, mind, and physical body to God. Kindness, being kind when speaking to yourself. And goodness, there is good in the bad and good in the good. Then we have faithfulness, following my process even when no one is watching. Gentleness, be gentle to yourself, call it out. And self control. This is the big one. There will be no self control if there's no practice of it. And I'm going to dive into the self control one just a little bit, right? Just for a couple minutes. Just give me some time. So, this is where traders are made. This is not in wins, but this is in the restraint, not in entries, but in not entering. Self control is fasting from impulse in the charts. It's the daily practice of submitting my flesh to the spirit. And this is a proverb, like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self control. That was so powerful to me. Proverbs 25:28. So here's a prayer for today. And I want you guys to join me on this one. Lord, let my trading be an offering to you, an act of worship and not of control. Let my decisions flow from your spirit, and let my identity not rest in the profits or losses, but let it rest in you. Amen. And so I want to dive into the charts now with that prayer, knowing that every decision that we make, everything that we do is going to come from God, from the Spirit, and we're going to believe that He's going to guide us, right? And even then, just reading that now puts me at ease, right? Anxiety is sort of gone, which I know you guys feel it too. Sometimes you get a little bit anxious, like I need to get in the charts, but once we put God first, and once we do that, then I believe that we're ready to get into the charts, right? And we can see and have the wisdom to understand when to trade, when not to trade, and have the patience of understanding that. Lastly, and I forgot this one, but I am doing a challenge. If you guys want to join me, click the link in the description down below. It's going to be for the Discord, where I'll be posting about this challenge. And this challenge goes like this. There's 5 days, and this is a trader challenge. Number one is going to be sorry, number one is going to be log with truth. Yeah, baby. All right, go the other way. Go with mama. Yeah, mama has it. All right. Day one, log with truth. So journal every trade, win or lose. Write it down, each emotion with the lesson of the trade. You cannot conquer what you're not willing to confess. Day two, pray before you trade. And this should be literally every day. Ask for clarity, peace, and surrender, not profit. Let your first entry be into God's presence. Number three, skip the setup. This one's going to be tough for me. Choose a valid setup and don't take it. Train your flesh to obey your spirit. The market is not your master. If you can't pass on a trade, you're not a trader. You're an addict with a chart. That's so powerful. Day four is going to be one trade and that's it. You're only allowed to take one trade and then that's it. Pray over it, execute it, and then stop. No matter what. Let excellence replace impulse. Mastery is not the act of activity; it's the act of restraint. And then day five, confront the rule you break. Write it down, repent, live it today. Faithfulness is following the plan when no one else is watching. So that's going to be the trade challenge for me that I'm going to be taking. And I'm excited for it. If you guys want to follow along, join in the Discord, the description below. And let's dive into the charts, shall we? Well, there you go. You guys can see all my schedule now. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let me hold on 1 second. Where is this thing? What happened to my screen? Virtual. Hold on, guys. Where's my screen? Oh, I had it. Okay. I had it different. Here it is. It's right here. So what did we get? Remember yesterday, right? We had the fake news. Fake news was gave us this whole push here. Let me get rid of this. No, I won't get rid of it. Yeah, I will. Fake news, right? Gave us this push here. This whole thing right here. All of this. This was the fake news, right? And then basically all night, overnight, we've just been grinding upwards. And I don't like this. I really don't like it. This doesn't feel like clean structure. Now, right here, from here on, yes, this looks good. But before that, this doesn't feel right. Something about this. We've seen it before, and I'm going to show you where we've seen it before. This was seen before in... Let me show you where we've seen this before. Right here. We saw it. If you guys remember here back in August 24, all of this, right? So we had this beautiful just boom, down, and then, or sorry, not all of, right here. Right here. If you were to zoom in on August 25th to the 30th, all of this grind right here, right? This was trash. All of this is, go there on your charts and look at this grind. Okay. Or sorry, was this July? July 26th. Go there. Okay. And then look at your charts. Yeah, right here. This right, or sorry, yeah, July 31st. This was a grind that was just nasty. This made no sense, right? And it feels very similar to what we're getting now. Now on a smaller scale, I'll say that much. On a smaller scale, it feels like it just doesn't belong there. This grind does not belong there. Look at how price movement. The candles are just so short and so small. So, do I want to trust this? I don't know. I don't know if I want to trust this, to be honest with you. Oh, let me put some. We also have, what's the news for today? President Trump speaking at 6:45, and that's about it. Yeah. President Trump speaking at 6:45, and then that is the verse of the day. No weapon that is used against you will defeat you. Isaiah 54:17. Let's dive into it. Oh, yes. I am listening to City and Color for this morning's live stream. So we're just gonna get right to it and go from there, you guys. It's 9:20, 10 minutes till market open. Honestly, I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking for anything here. And the reason I'm not looking for anything here is we have two areas here that I'm not convinced on, right? This 18, what is this? 18200, right? This was okay, pay attention to this. This was I saw this yesterday and I needed to let you guys know what's going on. So what do we have here? We have this manipulation because this is manipulation. Whether it was a mistake or not, I do believe that was manipulation. Manipulation for what? For our fair value gap, right? This is also, we'll take a look at this previous day high, right? Boom, for our fair value gap. You have from the gap, right? If we measure the bottom of the gap to the wick, right? Boom. Now let's look at where's that candle right there. That is the 4-hour fair value gap that we're looking at. And tell me what happened here. Did we take it? No, we didn't. We failed to trade inside of it. Let's look at this one. Did we trade inside of that 4-hour fair value gap? Yeah, we did. We passed it. Boom. Great. What about here? Did we trade inside of this fair value gap? No, we didn't. So this is a fair value gap SMT. But we continue to push higher. And this doesn't make sense to me. Okay? So this is where I'm at. I was temporarily bullish because of this SMT down here. We had an SMT on this candle. It was very small, but we had it here. This candle became an SMT. Now we have a PSP right here, right? This is a precision swing point. So this is also a form of manipulation, right here. But look at where we're at, 2.5, and we've basically met that 2.5. Do we want to continue higher? We could. I don't know that we will, but we could, right? 2.5. Are we gonna go to 4? Is this gonna invalidate all of this, or are we gonna continue just to the upside? Now, I would love to see an SMT with that high, right? So as soon as we push in 9:30, so in 8 minutes, I would love to see us trade above. Look at that. No, we even have this. We already have an SMT there. No need. No need to trade above. This is already an SMT. I would be looking for something to the downside. 9:30, it could, I think 9:30 could just either, I don't know. I don't even want to say it. So if we measure this is on the 1 hour. That's 50% of that gap. These are also very clear pre-market highs right here, right? And a level that I'd be sort of watching and looking at. But I'm definitely looking at this in a bearish perspective, right? Until we take out liquidity here, right? All of this. Do we have to? No, absolutely not. At least we don't have to. I would love to see that, but we don't have to, right? Look, we have these lows that are just like asking to be taken. All of these lows right here. Right there. All of those lows. I'd be expecting price to come back down and take those. Okay? So I would honestly take this, but I'm gonna wait till market open. See how we react. How we react down here, right? Give us, if we don't get an SMT with this leg, there's no SMT right now. There is only a sweep. There is just a sweep. So we know we have a sweep here, right? Right now, currently we're sitting on an SMT right here. We're sitting on an SMT, right? We're sitting on 2 SMTs. I want to see us putting another low, right? Maybe an SMT and then a second SMT leg. That's what I want to see. This does not convince me at all. This was close, but not enough. I want to see us putting another SMT in order to go lower. So what do I need to see to go higher? I want to see us run all of this liquidity, put in an SMT, and then we can push higher. An SMT where? Actually, I want to see us put an SMT right into this gap, into this new week opening gap. That would make me feel a whole lot better in terms of being able to take a trade. Yeah, just waiting. We'll probably get the one thing that'll give us an SMT is probably going to be RTY. ES and NQ might take this, and then we might just get an SMT with RTY. All right, yeah. So let's see. You know who else I've been listening to lately that has been, well, I listen to this dude all the time. It's what's it called? RYNX. He's got some great stuff. All right, 928, guys. $9.28. Price is just pushing up. Price is just pushing up. Waiting for this to give us an S either. Yeah, we're just waiting for this. Yeah, nothing here for me yet. $9.30s here. I want to see us push low. Okay, we do have an SMT here. Here's a 5-minute SMT up here. I don't know. Yeah, 5 minute SMT. This is a 5 minute CISD right here. Nope. Here's our SMT to go higher. I'm just waiting on this. Here we go. I'll be waiting for a reaction here. Then we get the actual push to the upside. Right? I mean, we do have a hidden SMT here too, so uh nothing here yet, guys. Will we go into the 1 minute? Let's do it. This might be the one that we're looking at, right? This might be the yeah, so here we go. SMT. See, no change in the state either on the 1 minute. Unless this is this is a change in the state. Change in the state, pushed back into it. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I think I would take this right here, guys. This I will take. So SMT, right? Boom. This looks good. Tapped into that gap. This looks good. All right, I'm gonna start scaling this one in. All right, so stop loss is going to be at that high here. This would be, this is what we want to get. Yeah, this looks good. Takes us right below, right into that high again, those highs of the pre-market highs. Beautiful SMT. I like this. Targeting right there. Yeah, this low right here at 849. Yeah, here we go. Here we are. 849. Where is that one? 17 what? 1796? 17. What is this? 17930? Oh, this low right here. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So target is down here. And this would be the trade of the day, and that's it. So I took this one already. I'm full position. This would be five. Yeah, five contracts. Entry price was what? 18,162.60. Okay. And we're targeting this -2. I don't need to get all of that. Actually, my account won't let me get all of that. So I'll just target down here because this is on an evaluation account. I can only do like 50% of this. I'm just doing this to find where that's at, guys. Nothing else. Right here at 18. Okay. I'm taking it because my account won't let me do this past these are combines right now, so I am trading this right now in combines. It won't let me do 50% of total profit, whatever. But I am on this trade. And my trade, yeah, sorry guys, my trade is this right here. Uh, Whatever that was. I think that was 300, yeah, or 350, I think. Yeah, around 350 is my stop, which is just those highs. It's like 380, 375, right up here. And there it is. So if you guys want to, just as you can see, there's my trade, right? And I am copy trading this, and I'm okay with giving, if this goes against me, I'm okay with that, right? 400 bucks. I'm all right with that. Like that was the setup was there. It was a little bit meh, but it was there. And so I just have to trust the setup. We might, yeah, we're tapping back into our CISD, right? Tapping back into our CISD. And I expect this to just go after this. Here's our CISD, right? No fair value gaps were created here. We already, this looks good. Unless YM wants to come up higher. Yeah, YM could come up higher. ES could come up higher. So yeah, we could come back into the original CISD. I'd be okay with that. This would be the trade. Yeah, 940 is perfect. After this, then I get off the charts, win or lose, and I'm done. And that would be my trade of the day, guys. Like, there's nothing else that I need right now. Yeah, that would literally just be the trade of the day. And again, you saw how I'm basically targeting -2, right? Which is this low, which makes sense. Manipulation lag, right? And we saw that was beautiful manipulation, like to the downside. If this is not the leg that I'm looking for, then I'm wrong, and that's okay, right? But we did get a tap into that fair, like barely, but we tapped into it. We have an SMT with previous day highs, right? We swept it, boom, sweep right here, SMT, right, with RTY. This looks good to me. And so for me, the protected high is this last high right here. That's the protected high, and that's where my stop is. And if it's not protected, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and that's all right. So 1862. Sorry, I'm just letting the group know. And we just let this play out. Oh, that's it, guys. Like that is a trade. That's all we're taking today. There's nothing else that we need. Our stop is protected, and if it's not, then we're out. We are out. 18204. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby, go eat over there. Okay, well go eat that way. Oh Lord. All right, something's going on with the kids. That'll be fine. So I want to be bullish on here, but I just don't know that right now. It's I want to be bullish here. I want to be bullish when we take out this high or this low right here, which we haven't, right? We haven't taken that low, so I don't want to be bullish here yet until we get to that area, and then I could start looking for some upside. But I don't know right now. Just it doesn't. Price is giving me something different, right? And I'm not gonna be looking for I don't know. I'm not gonna be looking for this, especially once we get this SMT. We have a daily SMT, barely into the gap, and so this is a scary part, right? And this is my reversal. My model is a reversal model, and I get that, but we have an SMT into the gap like by a tick, and this is where I'm like, man, do I even count this? How many? What is this? Oh my, yeah, it's so small, right? But it's there, and I've got to trust that because it happened both of these happened in the gap. Yeah, this is a great trade if it plays out right, and if it doesn't, risk is very small. Yeah, baby, go that way. I'll be there soon. Where's your mom? Where's your mama? Yeah, where's your mama? Oh, she's in there. Okay. All right, I'll be there. Okay, someone will be there soon. Just give me a second. All right, hopefully I can get out of this trade now because I gotta go. I gotta go take care of these childrens. But yeah, like I said, this will be the trade for me. Um, if I get stopped out, if I get whatever, I don't care. I mean, I do care. I'm just the setup was there, my model was there, and yeah, this is valid to me. And is it scary when it goes up to? Yes, absolutely, it's scary. Absolutely. Does it ever get easier? No. It only gets easier once it goes down fast, but never gets easy. Right? It's never like oh yeah, this was so easy. No. Look how close it is. And there we go. We're out. And that was it. That was good. So I'll take that. That was a great loss. The model was there. We had a target. The target aligned really well, actually. Where's my right here? This. Yeah, the target aligned really well with that low. That was perfect. I really, really like this. Right there. -2 standard deviations into that. Looks so good. All right, so just keep that in mind. And that's it. I'm out of here. This will be it. Yeah, I'll just watch price from here. But anyways, it is 9:47. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you catch some L's. I mean, W's, not L's. My bad. Um, yeah, just stay alert for the rest of the day. I would say, let's see, hide all drawings, hide everything. Here we go. Here's what I would say, right? Be careful because this is basically, it's just hard. It's just hard, right? Not to look at this and be like, oh yeah, now we're running up. No, like I would love to see a second push lower for an S&T. I would love to see that. That's sort of the goal here, right? That's sort of the idea. What do we have here? We have, look at these lows and look at where price is trading into, right? Around this area, we have a fair, this would be a daily. So we have a daily here. This is our daily, right? I guess that's our daily there. This would be, or not 12 hour. This would be, here's an 8 hour with SMT inside of it. Like all of this is just sort of pointing to the downside right now. And we don't really have any price action on a higher time frame that says, hey, we're going higher. All of this to me just feels like, man, we are going lower, right? If we look at this move here, take a look at this. Let's see. From here to here. That's 50% of that range. From there to here. That's 50% of that range. So do you want to, I don't know, either we get above this 50%, above this high, hold above this gap, and then we continue higher. Then I would be like, oh cool, we don't need to come back down here. But there's right now the reason that my risk to the downside is smaller, right? And because we know that we are in a sort of bearish market, like the bias is down here. So I'm not gonna be looking for longs yet. Maybe into the gap, maybe into like big, once we start taking out big lows, I will be coming in and basically just looking for opportunities to the upside. But in the meantime, I think I want to see us get a daily SMT in here to go higher. I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys got some wins. Oh, you're in, Daniels. Let's go. Yeah, this looks really good. This looks really, really good, right? And let me show you why. So if we got stopped out, right? But I'll probably be looking for a re-entry. Re-entry where and when? Well, re-entry soon, actually. So we still, our CISD is there, right? We got this manipulation, right? This is also, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. So we can see this is being respected. So we were just trading the wrong asset. The protected high wasn't on this, on ES, or sorry, on NQ. The protected high was on ES. So maybe ES is the better trade, right? Manipulation. This was beautiful right here. Boom. I would, yeah, I'm gonna take this on right here. Do I want it on? Yeah, I'll probably take it on MES just because structure is better. And if I'm gonna take it on MES, I'm gonna write it to these lows here, right? Or whatever. Where are those lows at? Let's see. If this was a manipulation, yeah, that low right here. I'm gonna take it to 19 around 19,926. That would be the low that I'd be looking for. And it would be this low right here. Right? Anything after that, that's fine. It can go there. Right? We could even tap these highs again. Anywhere in there. Yeah, we could tap any of that. And I think that'd be good. It's 9:52. 82. Let's see. Yeah, it's 9:52. So 10 o'clock coming up. We'll see how price just delivers here. You can see it sort of just it's kind of deciding right now. And that'll be it. But we have, I mean, we have a target there. We have an SMT over an SMT over an SMT. Yeah, this looks good inside of the gap. Like, bless you. Oh man, this was coming close. This one's coming close. We're almost there. Or we're almost finna get stopped here. It's a I yeah, so I took it on MES just because of structure, right? Literally that's the only reason I took it on MES structure. NQ is just manipulating a lot today. So MES just gives me a better sort of play to the downside here. Or cleaner price action, I'll say that. Cleaner price action. Guys, after this, don't forget to journal. Don't forget to journal. It's so important. I'll be journaling the loss, why I lost on NQ, and if we get stopped out on ES, then I'll journal why I got stopped out on ES, what happened, what I was feeling, etc., etc. ES was just manipulating a lot right now, and the better price action was on ES, is on ES for now. And if I get stopped out, then I was just wrong. So that's how I'm looking at it. Make sure you go enjoy your day, right? Enjoy your day. Don't get stuck here. Um, we've had some awesome price action lately. It's been a little bit different too, right? It's been sort of different price action for sure, but it's the opportunities are there. The opportunities are most definitely there. So look, another SMT. This is still being protected. Yeah, this, I mean, this could just, there's no, Okay, I see. All right, I'm now just seeing this here. So, okay, that gave us this. Ah, okay. This is sort of a, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this is the kind of price action that I'm just like, man, this is scary. Like, this is scary, right? But the model's there. Model's there here, right? The model's there. The only problem is, so we know because this is the weaker asset, right? Well, technically NQ and ES are the weaker assets, right? RTY as well. We can expect them to just break lower, but in terms of ES and Q, ES is the weaker asset because NQ is pushing higher, manipulating, etc., etc. 956. Oh my gosh. I'm about to go deal with these kids, y'all. I'm not playing with you. Oh Lord. Yeah, look how close, y'all. This is if we stay here any longer, like we're just gonna get manipulated. The longer we stay here, the higher the chance of us getting manipulated to the upside. That's how I'm looking at it. Like this. Wow. And then the real move comes into play. But this is we already tapped into that SMT inside of it twice. Yeah, 955. This is the macro. This is that macro we're looking at. All right. Well, that's it. It's 10 o'clock coming. 10 o'clock is coming up. I'll be heading out, you guys. That's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. This is awesome. I love doing this stuff. And if you didn't get a chance to watch the beginning of the video, go ahead and watch it. I think it'll be really, really important, insightful as well. Um, to just kind of help really me it's going to help me understand and see price action and trading a little bit different. So anyways, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.